Hey, Jonathan. Ariel. Yeah, that'd be cool. Could use some company. Hey, let yourself up. What do I look like?
I gotta do everything myself. And the service in this place sucks. Something weird going on my credit card.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe just didn't get everything.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna let it fester overnight and see if it recalculates. And in the
Yeah,
morning, if it's still there, I'll go over the video and like, did I get that? Did I get that? Did I get that? Unless they give some sort of discount for charity, maybe that's it. Ah, shit. Change the subject. He's here.
Damn it!
Ariel, what up?
I thought I was gonna get you talking about me again.
We were about
Almost.
to, but then you showed up. I'm like, all right, we'll have to talk about somebody
Sorry.
else. Maybe difficult denizen or oh
Yeah.
Almost was going to let Ariel bring himself up, and then I remembered it's the wrong channel. He'd be sitting down there forever.
Yeah, wrong channel. Yeah.
you you don't like owe me co-hostership just because you're a co-host on mine. You're
No,
welcome to make Ariel or Denizen or Killing or Summer or whoever. Of course, I am the best option.
You got a slight little echo, just saying, Sarge.
Oh, echo,
I'm
echo, echo. Could it
I'm not
be?
hearing it here.
It's just very little, just a little, like a little.
Okay.
Maybe my speakers are too loud. What about now?
What's that?
Sounds okay.
Is that better? Okay. Yeah, my speakers are too loud. These old ears, they need
Yeah.
it's from Muxer yelling all the time. I have to.
Is that what it is?
I'm going deaf. Is that a grimace of pain?
No, I never realized I did that until I started doing these panels,
Hmm.
and I make those odd faces. People are always saying, "You okay?"
It's either that or constipation, right?
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was looking down at his dinner like, oh, that make that. Oh.
Another thing I noticed too, that I never noticed until doing this. Now it's not as bad today, but a lot of times I sit at quite an angle,
Hmm.
and I never realized it until I saw myself on the screen.
Oh, that
You in
Bruno
a
guy.
computer chair? Excuse me. You sit in
Shouldn't
a
have had that
computer
blue.
chair, Mustard?
This is just my everything chair.
Okay.
It's where I live.
Yes, sir. Was you in the chat in the other panel, Finkel?
Other, what are we talking about?
The peoples?
I just a few minutes ago I was kind of popping around. Yeah, I think I was.
I thought you was over there. They hollered at you, and
Oh, did they? I moved on, heard someone
yeah,
audio sniping Chuckleberry, and I'm like, oh, this is entertaining. So I camped out there for a while.
I was gonna say hello, and then I forgot, and then I looked for you, and I didn't see you again. So I was like, he might be gone.
Oh yeah. So what's new, Ariel? You missed the shopping trip.
I
Or
did.
were you in
I
the
knew it
back
was
room?
on, but I was in the other panel.
Oh, okay.
Did it go well?
I think so, but something's weird. I had a little, I don't know if it was the internet or Amazon itself, a little hiccup about halfway through. So I went back through and tried it again. And I thought I got everything on the list. And a little while ago, I checked my credit card and it was at about half of what I thought I spent. So I went back over what's being delivered when. I'm like, that sounds like everything. I don't know if there's some kind of charity discount or maybe my credit
Yeah.
card's slow and hasn't caught up. So I'm going to let it fester overnight. If I'm
Yep.
still at half, I'm just going to go back through the video and, oh, she wanted this many of those, kind of fill it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't go now, and then you end up getting charged
Yeah,
double.
you doubled,
You
yeah.
order it twice. Yeah. It's happened to me. I've done
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in charity, but where I send the payment through and I didn't see it go through, and I go and send the payment through again,
Oh,
and then
yeah, I've had that happen with Lowe's.
when I look, I'm like, oh, I'm getting two products now. I just ordered two of these. I don't need two of them.
I've had the payment, I've double payment. I'm like, I have the automatic payment, and it doesn't reflect right. I'm like, oh shit, I owe a payment, so I make a payment, and then I get a negative amount. I'm like, what kind of credit card has negative amounts? And I realize I have more on the credit card than the credit card limit.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I gotta make me a couple payments coming up.
Lowest and target are the only ones that's ever happened to. Usually they say you can't give anymore.
Right. Well, my card, if I spend so much, it'll tell me that I spent, they want to make sure it's me spending and not somebody else that took my card or what have you.
Oh yeah. Wake up, Muxter.
I remember when I got my big Social Security payout. When you first apply it, it takes a while for it to go through, and then when you do finally get it, then they give you you get paid from the time you applied.
Right.
And I guess now the way they do it, they'll split it up into three. But at the time when I got it, it was like the whole back pay. So, and I had needed all new appliances and stuff like that. So I was spending quite a bit, and it was all the only one I had at the time was a debit card, from the bank.
Right.
But I was over getting my, I think it was when I was buying my TV and stuff, and it's like, oh, your card isn't going through. It's like, well, it has to because I have
Right.
10 times as much as I need for this. And I had to call the bank, and they said, oh, okay. We weren't sure.
It was you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
When-
a good thing. I mean,
Yeah.
When did I become David Finkel again?
Well, your old sergeant, the thing, it must have, yeah.
What's PR? Is that for public relations, Ariel? Are you our public relations officer?
It's Puerto Rican.
private, right?
No,
Hey, I
private.
don't know. It's your name.
Oh, it's the flag.
mean?
You don't see the flag?
No.
I see a.
Oh, I have my name and there's a flag. It's the Puerto Rican flag. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It shows up on my thing.
No, it just says PR here.
Yeah.
That's Puerto Rico. That's all.
Oh, okay. There's it's a StreamYard thing. If I go over to YouTube, you probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think
the
it'll
flag.
show up
Yeah, it does. Yep.
because when I go on like you said, when I go to look at what we're looking at, it shows up.
Yeah. And Norway was showing up, and Norway in my StreamYard. I'm like, that's an interesting name. And then I went over to YouTube. I saw it was a flag of a Norwegian flag in Norway. Why am I so tired?
You're old.
No, shut up.
Did you stay up all night? Did you work last night?
Nope. My team drunk showed up sober and did his duty.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Someone must have said something to him.
He goes in waves. He'll probably be a good boy this week, and then next week start.
Falling off.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Ariel, can I have your email? I noticed I don't have it.
Yeah.
You can throw it in the private.
Oh, yeah.
Because even if anybody else comes in, they won't see it because.
Yeah.
He's going to kick me off his co-hostership and make you his co-host.
And Sarge could get it there too.
I think Sarge would already have it.
You're on my.
He would have needed it to make you a co-host.
Okay. Yeah. No, he has it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I noticed I had Killen, but I didn't have yours.
There it is, Master.
Actually, I went to send you an email yesterday. I don't know if you saw my thing where
I watched it. I watched it.
Yeah. I really did like that movie.
I tell you, the movie's more about, people think it's about that bird, but it's more than that. It's about a whole life thing that's going on.
Yeah.
About suicide, about growing up, families breaking up, a little bit of everything, dying. It's It's a good movie, man. And you said they didn't rate it that high? I didn't
No,
look
it
at the
was
rating.
on the or read IMDb. I mean, I think it was like 5.7 or something.
Wow. I never go by ratings, dude. Never. I mean, I look at them, but I've watched movies and I'm like, how did they give it that rating? But I don't know.
Well, a lot of times, because that's a on IMDb, it's a subscriber thing. It's not like the
Oh,
professional critics. So
yeah.
usually, if I see if there's like, and I didn't even notice how many had done it on there, but if I see like 10,000 people have responded and it's got like a 3 rating, I think, yeah, this probably isn't a good movie.
Yeah,
But,
I use IMDb all the time myself too.
I, I was wondering though about, you said about replacing Sarge as co-host. Um, I had wondered the one time, since I could only have one, if, and I rarely have anything much going on, but if there was a bunch here, and like if you weren't here, I wonder if I could like switch on the fly, like if either Ariel or Killer's here, and it's like I want to take a bathroom break or something, if I could
Right.
If I
do
remember
someone on the
correctly,
fly, so somebody would be here and be letting people up and that.
if I remember correctly, they have to accept it in email and then close StreamYard and reopen it.
Uh,
Shouldn't take too long if they're on a computer. It kicks my ass on a phone.
oh, that's true. I don't know how people deal with doing it all on the phone.
Yeah, let me see if I can open mine. I don't know what's going on here.
Have you noticed just about everybody anymore, if you ask for a email, everybody's got Gmail.
Yeah, basically.
Used
My
to be,
wife
What do
uses
you go to these days?
Hotmail.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know
is
why.
that still out there?
I was gonna say
Yep.
that used to be big, but yeah, you never hardly ever see like that or Yahoo or I don't know, is AOL still got emails?
I don't know about AOL. Uh, Yahoo, yeah, I believe so.
Well, like I have another one from Comcast,
Right.
and I originally had got the Gmail one to use for when you have to, you'd go to a channel and you had to like subscribe to the channel, whatever, website. I did it so that the junk mail would all go to the Gmail, and now I made the Gmail my regular one. That's what I give to everybody. I have a Proton too, but I hardly ever use it.
Right. Yeah. I do get the emails like if I comment and you comment back or whatever, the YouTube emails me your comment. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about? Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I get those too.
So and so likes your comment, or it'll just show whatever the interaction was, right?
But that's another thing I just checked with my buddy on the other day. Once again, the lazy man's friend. Hey Siri, do I have any messages or notifications?
You don't have any new
Oh,
notifications.
Well, I figured that wasn't going to hurt you if yours told you you had some notifications.
yeah.
I tell you, I've become Siri dependent.
Mm-hmm. And as Siri collaborator.
Very rare. I use it. I use it in the car. But I have to. It's not. It's Toyota. I have to say, "Hey Toyota," and then she'll
Yeah.
talk to me. It's a girl. I don't know. Can you change it to another voice or?
Yeah.
Hey Siri, tell us a joke. Oh, that's right. I got turned on because
His
yeah.
his Alexa is always kind of bitchy.
Yeah, like F you, man.
Tell us a
That's
joke.
the
Go
joke
fuck
right
yourself.
That is the joke. She just tell you to go F off, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey Siri, tell us a joke.
A man walks into a cafe carrying a large chunk of concrete and says, "Give me a coffee and one for the road."
Oh. Did you hear that?
One for the road. Coffee, concrete. Got it.
Thank you, Siri.
Hey Siri, talk to me. Why are you so quiet? I turned you back up.
Hello, Siri. How are you today?
You go.
Does she only hear you through the
I
mic?
didn't get you.
Hold on.
Could you try that again?
Good evening.
Sometimes
Does
if
she only
I'll
hear you?
say, pardon?
Does she only hear you through the mic or?
I took my headphones off and held it over by the phone so Yins could hear it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine is the male voice to answer your question. Hey
You know,
Siri,
you might have, mine went to silent mode one time without me realizing.
Oh.
Maybe that's why yours isn't talking.
I don't understand.
Oh, there he is.
there he is.
I think I like the girl voice better.
Hey, Siri, what's the temperature?
It's 6:40.
It's 53
It's 56 degrees right now.
I love that I can trigger yours too.
Yeah.
I don't know why mine will not respond to anybody but me.
Well,
Well, the thing in the car, it learns your voice. So I think
You
it knows who you are.
you call yours Toyota?
I have to say, "Hey Toyota," and then it answers me, yeah. In the
Oh.
car, yeah. Or there's a button I can push, like a Google button or something, and then I can talk to it and then it'll talk back to me. So somehow, they make a deal with the dealerships, I'm guessing Ford, you have to say, "Hey Ford," or "Hey Chevy," or what have you to get it to work.
Do they still have OnStar?
Yeah, I have it on my car.
Are you familiar with the Blonde Star?
Mm-hmm. I know her too.
Okay.
She's one of my favorites.
I guess Sarge must have chased Denizen away.
Yeah, I saw he was in the chat there, but in the beginning when I wrote to you, and I don't know what happened.
Yeah, because he was just like a couple seconds ahead of you.
I can't really make out what the emoticon's doing. Is it a thumbs up or is it scratching its chin?
That's what I think it is. Yeah, it looks like one of these. I don't know. Whenever people come in and do a string of emojis, I forget. It might have been Ariel that one day that
Yeah, I
translated one for me whenever somebody had the 5%. And I said, I have no idea what that means. And he's like, oh, that means he only has 5% left on his battery.
Oh, that wasn't me. Maybe that was Angel, but
No.
I'm not that good.
Well, I don't think Angel's ever been in here.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter.
Maybe untrackable, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got different ones up in here anyways.
But now the TPP's up and running. probably won't see any of those guys much.
Well, we'll see how long it goes. I mean, he could take days off again too.
Yeah.
He's got to the end of the month, and he's got to go back to court.
You'd think that would have just been settled today.
No, his lawyer is not. He's not really wanting to do anything.
To me,
Hmm.
because I can remember the incident it was about, and I can remember watching the video. And to me, it's like, geez, all you'd have to do is show the video to people, and it's like, okay,
Right. That's a
obviously he
no-brainer.
didn't do any of the things they accused him of.
Right.
I don't know.
Did you email me, Muxter, or no?
No,
Oh,
I guess
okay.
I should to make that. I
No,
didn't even think.
I didn't see.
No, I
anything.
will
I'm just-
send
I
a
just wanna
test
make
through
sure.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send one. I usually do that when I add someone. Let me.
I was gonna say that I give you the wrong email, but
Yeah, because it's always. Oh wait, I did the wrong thing here. Yeah, because a lot of times could mess up on the copying and stuff like that.
debating whether I should buy my old lady a computer or not. A new one. The computer I have, I bought it for her.
Yeah,
Spent over $600 just on the computer, not even a screen or nothing. And it's Windows 10. I don't know how to work that. I said, what? I said, well, then you don't want it. No, I don't want. I don't understand. She didn't because it has the little tiles. It don't look like the old screen. It has it's more like apps, the tiles or whatever they call.
yeah.
Anyhow, she didn't want the computer, so I already paid for it. I paid cash for it. Yeah, I kept it for myself. Not even a month later, guess who had to buy her a brand new computer? And then she saw I had a big screen over here. It was really like a TV, whatever, but I gave it to my granddaughter. She made me buy her a computer, a screen, all kind of stuff. Yeah, cost me more than the other computer. But now she wants one for upstairs so she can do stuff up there. So I'm debating. Maybe, maybe not.
I live in fear of my computer dying.
Yeah.
This is my whole life.
Well, I got like 10 or 15 phones I can use in the house. At least I can still get online and stuff and check my emails and my bank and all that.
Well, and I always forget I do have a laptop.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a big difference going from my 32-inch screen down to that 14-inch or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's not the same, dude. Not the same.
I still someday I'd like to get someone to see if they can recover stuff from my old computer that died, because I had a lot of like photos and
Yeah, you should
some
be able
stuff
to
from other
pull
people.
the hard drive out of it.
Yeah.
Probably install it in your computer. If you have a tower, you should be able to
Just put it in
install
as a
with
second.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know I had stuff on there, like some essays I wrote and things like that,
Right.
and some artwork that a friend of mine did.
Yeah. Is that the lady from London or whatever?
Yeah. Who, by the way, as of today, has ghosted me for 3 straight weeks again.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what's going on there, but
Is she British or is she from here and she moved over there?
no, she's British.
Oh, okay. Well, then you have to understand the Brits. They're funny that way.
Yeah, I just basically had to adjust my expectations.
Right. I haven't had to ghost too many people in my life. Just a couple. But it had to be done. They weren't good people. Not good for me, so.
Are you
My
typing in the
sanity-
wrong? You typing in the wrong chat, Sarge?
No, I am. I typed in which one? I typed in Muxter's.
Oh, okay. It didn't make any sense. I thought maybe you thought you were
Lisa B.
responding
2.0.
somewhere else.
I saw he wrote no earlier.
letting you
I
know.
don't know. And I was like, who's he talking to? And why did he write no there? But I didn't. In the chat.
The BRB was me stepping out, and then back is me coming back, and then I saw that Lisa 2.0 is fucking with Chuckleberry. I take it they're not buddies.
Right.
Oh, I see what you didn't want to interrupt the conversation, so you were
Yeah, I just typed it. Yeah.
okay.
Oh, killing time's over there.
I don't
Okay. I got it. The one that says test. Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever actually just ghosted anybody. I have like told people, go fuck yourself, I'm deleting you, that kind of thing, but never just disappeared.
After my graduated high school, I ghosted my ex-wife.
Yeah. Probably the best thing you did.
She had a hard time with that because there's no more.
Saying it's probably the best thing you did.
Yeah, your connection's kind of wavery there, Finkel.
Yeah. I think it's. I think the internet's trying to tell me shut down and go to bed, get some sleep, which is what I meant to do last time we ended the stream, and I didn't. One thing led to another, and got curious about the Amazon, got curious about the credit card, and like, this shit ain't right, and then came back on YouTube.
Yeah, and I see Finkel out there sometimes. He'd be out there. I'm like, man, is he supposed to be working or going to sleep or something? He's still up, bouncing around. Or...
Yeah.
Hey, he doesn't have to work tonight, screw him.
Tonight I don't have to work. Whoop. What did I do? You guys still there?
No.
Yeah.
I hear your voices.
Yeah, we're not
well,
here.
Your picture's frozen.
That was weird.
What is Lookout? What is that for streaming with someone or talk to somebody? Do you know? Amazon or Google?
Lookout?
Or yeah, it's Lookout for Android.
No,
Oh, okay. It's for Android.
Oh. I was going to say,
I'll watch a video.
On that ghosting and stuff, that's one of the things I hate about the internet is how people can just disappear. You know, it's like, hey, I haven't seen Ariel in a week, and you just never know what happens to them.
Prime has sent me an email saying that I've failed to renew my Prime membership. Guess what? I've never had a Prime membership. I don't do Amazon.
Well, it might not even actually be from Amazon. I get stuff supposedly from Amazon all the time.
Well, she's got Amazon. She uses Prime, which is not a problem. She likes it. So whatever works for her. So I just think I take advantage of her Prime. I don't need it. I use hers.
That's what I have it too, because I buy a lot of stuff from them.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier. Well, especially the free shipping pays for it.
Yeah, a lot of times that's just worth having it. And I tell a lot of people, I don't get food stamps, but if you get food stamps, Monster, you can get Prime for free.
Really?
You can, because you can buy stuff with the food stamps on Amazon if you didn't know that. But they take something out, maybe $7, whatever it is. But anyways, you can get Prime if you didn't have it, just with the food stamps. But yeah.
They didn't have that when I had food stamps.
They didn't have
No.
computers.
Yeah.
I had Amiga 500. All my friends had Commodore 64s. But
Yeah,
Hey,
I've had
you guys
Prime
know-
for long. What's that?
You guys know that in 7 days we're gonna have an eclipse, right?
I knew one was coming.
Okay.
I didn't remember the date.
Now, did you know that they're launching 3 rockets when that eclipse happens? I don't know what they're gonna be recording or looking at, but 3 rockets are supposed to go up at the same time of the eclipse. I just read something real quick, but I really didn't get into it. I just wonder if you guys heard anything about that.
Yeah. Hey, Christine.
I know when I was up in New York, they were giving all the elementary school kids eclipse classes.
Yeah. I have some.
Good. It's kind of early to be giving those to kids because,
Yeah, they're going to lose them.
90% of them will be lost by the time the eclipse comes.
Yeah. What's happening is Chuckleberry's going to be in orbit, and at that time, she'll be blocking the sun.
Should we let her in, folks? Should we let her in?
Asshole.
That was him.
That was him. Sure, blame everybody else. I get it.
Please don't block the sun.
With the eclipse, it's so funny because as you heard earlier that my son and granddaughters live up in New York, and they're down here in Florida for spring break, aka Easter break, and they're staying an extra day because their school's closed on April 8th, the day of the eclipse. And if you start searching, most of New York schools are A, closed, or B, early dismissal before the eclipse arrives.
I remember that my grandchildren brought home announcements that the schools will be closed that day.
Which I think is stupid.
Right when I went to school, and my children, and I do have adult children, they range from age 25 to 39. That was a science thing. They'd all make these little either shoe boxes or a piece of paper with a hole on cardboard, and it was cool to see. And now, heaven help, we've got to cancel school because the kids may look at the sun.
Yep, but now let's cancel school so all those kids are out there unsupervised looking at the sun instead of with their classes and having the proper eyewear and all that.
Well, and learning something. I mean, this is a perfect opportunity for education.
You know who I blame? The Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, it's their fault.
Now, wait a minute. You got to remember. Okay, you don't remember, but I grew up in a Hispanic-speaking family, just letting you know.
Hola.
No, I was a very no hablo español. English, por favor. I was a very rebellious. I no hablo. I was a very rebellious child growing up. Surprise, right? I know. I refused to learn Spanish growing up. And then when I was forced to take a foreign language in school, I took Spanish. And my Spanish that I brought into my family, oh my gosh, it's not the right Spanish. I'm just saying.
It's not. It's
Well,
different.
and I know it's not, but man, I got reamed for that. So that was it. I was done.
It's because we all speak different
A different
dialects.
dialect. Yep.
We all have different accents.
Yep.
Different words mean. I mean, same words mean different things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So what's a
know, but
cuss word? It could be cuss word to you. It's just a regular word to me.
yeah, the only thing I remember is caca. Caca. Everything was caca.
Yeah. Well, that's a international word, I think.
It
Yeah,
probably
that's.
is.
I was
Caca.
going to say that I've heard that from Polish people. So
Yeah, caca.
you know the silliest phrases I think they ever teach people for foreign languages, and I'm not real sure Spanish would it be like hable anglais or whatever. I know like for French it'd be parlez-vous anglais. It's like,
Yeah.
and it means, do you speak English? Now, why would
Right.
you need to teach somebody that? Because if you're going to ask somebody, do you speak English? You say, do you
That's
speak
it.
English? And if they
Right.
look at you with a
Exactly.
dumb look, then you know they don't speak English.
Right?
Right.
But no, I was very rebellious. Now I have a brother and it's well, my brother passed away 2 weeks ago, but I have
Sorry
a
to hear that.
yeah, he's at peace. That's all I can say. He's at peace. I think this is probably the only time in his entire life I hope he's at peace. But they both spoke, they were both bilingual. Me, not so much. And maybe it was because, and I'll be honest, I'm blonde hair, blue eyes. My father was blonde hair, blue eyes. I got the very fair skin. My brother and sister do not have the fair skin. They have the darker skin and the darker eyes. When I would be, and I remember so vividly when I would be somewhere with my mother, I would always hear the smart ass remarks of, where'd you steal the little blonde girl from? Or where, why do you, it was just horrible. How my mother was treated because of me walking. I was a white haired girl walking around with this 5 foot Hispanic woman.
Yeah. Well, my brother's got blue eyes and he's got reddish hair. I got hazel eyes, and then I got a sister with brown eyes. We got
Yeah.
all the different color eyes, and we all look different. And my brother's white as could be. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Well, and that's how I am. I got the lily white ass and they did not.
Yeah.
And I was, instead of being treated like the redheaded stepchild, I was treated like the little towhead. Sorry, I had to make a joke.
But any Latino country you go to, you'll see that they come in every color.
Oh,
It
sure.
really
Well,
doesn't. Yeah.
and other than, Mexican, from Mexico, but yeah, most of your other Latino countries, you're going to have a lot of blonde hair, blue eyes.
There's a lot of blonde hair, blue eyed Mexicans.
Yeah, they have more of the
Uh,
Spaniard. They have more of the Spaniard in them,
Yeah.
and
Well,
Puerto
yes.
Rican. Yeah,
Yes. They're the ones that you see on TV. They're actors,
yeah. Zsa Zsa
not
Gabor.
right. They don't look like the regular people, right? I get what you're
Right.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I was, because out of all my cousins and everything, I was pretty much the only blonde-haired, blue-eyed one, and I just was that little rebellious girl. And and instead of calling me Chrissy, they used to call me Prissy Chrissy because I wouldn't have a wrinkle in my dress.
Well, I probably would have called you the same thing.
I guess I'm so kind of, well, now I'm Pissy Chrissy, but that's besides the point.
Well, you was a girly girl, right? There's nothing wrong
I
with that.
am a 100% girly girl.
Nothing wrong
My
with that.
my life would consist of sundresses, flip flops, and messy bun. No, I'm a very girly girl, but I think it's because I've raised 4 boys.
There you go.
But I was also grew up as a tomboy. I was the only girl that played on a boys' baseball team.
Yeah. My niece played on the football team when she was younger.
Yeah.
And she was good. She was good too. Real good.
Damn it. Girls, we can do things. We can put a dress on and still kick your ass in a
Yeah.
sport.
She played linebacker. That's how good she was.
Really? Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to come out. I just thought I'd share with you about this eclipse in these schools that are closing.
No,
It blows my mind.
Listen,
Eddie?
they mentioned flurries and the schools are closed, okay?
And here we go to school with hurricanes, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never closed for anything.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
ooh.
had the misfortune of growing up in an Air Force town, and the Air Force lent out their snow removal equipment to the town so that their people can get to work. So all the towns around ours, they had school closing. We had the same weather. Yeah, Rome schools are open. Thanks, Griffiths.
Yeah. That sucks. You always want to
Well,
stay home when it snowed. You got to go out and play in it.
Yeah.
well, we lived in Minnesota when the kids were littler. It didn't matter. I mean, they'd go to
Yeah,
school,
well-
wait for buses at 30 degrees below zero wind chill.
All right.
Me too. I know.
Yes, they did.
And I walked most of my life to school.
Uphill both ways.
Yep.
That's right.
Elementary school, I went to, let's say, to the right. That was all uphill. Then when I went to junior high, now it's middle school, that was uphill the opposite way. Okay. So
Oh,
yes, I
why?
did.
But that's okay because since schools are closed, I get an extra day with my grandgirls.
There you go.
I'm excited about that. Hate when you go home. They spend all summer here too.
Oh, nice.
So your family's in the same area as Mama Bear?
Yep, about 20 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm going up for my granddaughter's graduation in June, so I'm gonna meet up with Mama Bear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. In June.
well, you're
Okay.
lucky.
You should be safe. There's no snowballs in June.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You're lucky.
Watch
Oh,
out if it's raining, she might throw mud at you.
Yeah, well, trust me, I wouldn't go up there. And I left winter, and I have not been back to winter since I left 18 years ago.
Oh wow.
My sister's up in Minnesota. But nope, haven't been back up there. And everybody's like, and I was born and raised in the city of St. Louis. And I don't go home there either that often. Everybody's like, why don't you ever go home? I said, because I live in paradise and everybody thinks they should vacation at my house.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't miss family. They're here.
Right. They come and see you. So yeah.
Yeah, we just set the ground rules that I live here. I'm not on vacation. You are welcome to stay in my home. I do not cook up after you. I do not clean up after you. And in one of the bedrooms, I have even on the back of the door, please remove sheets and put them in the basket in the laundry room upon departure. Some days I'm funny. That's why I said I'm not so sure about a semi-intelligent conversation.
Well,
Yeah.
that's all right.
But that kind of went out the window as soon as Finkel showed anyway.
Yeah, there you go. See what you do, Finkel. That's how you are. Jeez. But I do
think
have to.
I'm gonna be bringing my granddaughter back with me when I go up north for the summer at least.
Where's your up north?
Connecticut.
Oh, Connecticut. Okay. Oh, that's right. You told me that before.
Yeah.
Thank. I'm confusing you with somebody else. Near the submarines, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's Groton, New London, Groton, whatever you want to call it. It's called the General Dynamics. That's in Groton, and the base is in Groton also, the Groton, New London subbase.
And they don't make potatoes. Groton potatoes.
Yes, they do.
Hey, speaking of potatoes, that's what I'm eating right now. So it won't crunch. I'm good.
Yeah, I say Groton. Some people say Groton. People just say it different. Whatever. You call it whatever you want.
One of my coworkers, he's from, I think New London, somewhere in Connecticut. he said Connecticut, and I said, "Oh, is that near the Tridents?" He says, "No, we don't make gum. The submarines." Oh yeah, we're not far from there. Okay.
Did you have to roll your eyes at them?
The submarine capital of the world.
I believe so. Yes.
Yep. Yes, it is. They make the Virginias now. I think that's what they're called. The
Oh,
smaller
okay.
ones. Yeah.
Well, we're Liverpool. Isn't that where John Lennon and Paul McCartney are from?
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
Mhm.
yeah.
The
Yep.
town that they were
I just-
born lived a man who sailed the sea, and he told us of his life on a yellow submarine. In fact,
Yes.
Are you going to break out in song?
try not to. I'm
We
trying.
all live in a yellow submarine.
You're gonna get copyright strike.
No.
Beatles are hard on copyright strikes. I tried to
Yes,
do a
sir.
video of the Paul McCartney thing, and I put to the background the Beatles songs from the Ed Sullivan Show in '64. They fully blocked that. Not
Wow.
just Russia and Belarus, but the whole world. I'm like, give me a break. That shouldn't be copyrighted. That's
Yeah.
classical.
Next time, just turn it up a little faster, and you won't get copyrighted.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just turn the speed up faster on the song.
Yeah. So
So it sounds like a bunch of chipmunks.
You guys
I want to
like
hold your hand. I want to hold your hand.
Hey,
do you like the earlier Beatles or you like the more hippie Beatles?
I like them all. The other day, I was on a live. Oh, the day before I went on the trip, I'd forgotten the song was on that, but it got a little heated. Denizen was there for public safety, Summer. I think we were kind of getting into an argument with
Yeah.
Denizen.
I was there that day.
I signed off. Someone said, "Sing for us, Finkel," and I'm like, I said, "Close your eyes and I'll kiss you," and I clicked the Leave Studio button. I didn't know it, but when I Googled the Ed Sullivan Show, that song was on there, and I was going to open the video with me leaving that stream the other night and go right into the Beatles singing it. But yeah, full copyright.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how often arguments happen when Denizen's on a panel and it's always everybody else's fault?
Yeah, see, I don't know the gentleman. I watched his live stream a couple of times, but I don't like going to live streams that have thousands and thousands of subs. That's just not my thing. And I like more of the smaller ones to get to know people.
Right.
But yeah, you know how hard it was for me to stay off that stream because when you're saying stuff that triggers victims, I have a real tough time with that.
I triggered victims.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I missed it. But yeah, Denizen, he comes around mine and Muxter's live streams from time to time. He's got very strong opinions, and they don't always line up with Muxter's and mine.
Well,
they don't always line up with mine.
And it's okay to have strong opinions. I mean, I think I am a very strong, opinionated person. Well, no, really, I'm a fence sitter, as they call me. But to dismiss somebody else because of your strong opinion, and that's exactly what it was, in my opinion. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Some just stinks more than others.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
yours doesn't. Yeah, I smell like roses, but that's okay. But no, I just had a really tough time, and I finally had to leave the stream.
Okay. Oh, you were there that night. Okay.
I was,
Okay.
and and you've heard Summer's story, and there are a lot of us women out there that have been victims, and there are certain things that are triggers, and what she's been through in her life. I don't think anybody would have survived it, and she has come out on the other end so strong. So strong.
My wife, if she ever comes on and tells her story, people aren't going to believe her story. That's how crazy her life is, or was.
Right.
Yeah, and not that I'm dismissing what your wife went through, but and that's and don't take this. I'm really not trying to be a chauvinist pig. But women view things differently, and women are treated by men, especially when things used to be more acceptable to use and abuse women. And so certain, and I look at it at the age group, and mind you, I'm a boomer, but I look at the age group, and I always think that maybe it's the fact that there's just a mind frame that can't change, won't change, and it blows my mind how other boomers or close to boomer age have lost respect for humans. Just blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you
sure you're a
holding your
boomer
head
or
now?
you're an ex?
No, I am a boomer.
Oh, my wife's a boomer.
I am a boomer, and yes, it is a real picture that was taken this summer. I don't look like a boomer. I don't feel like a boomer, but you know, I've got a son who's going to be 40 this year. Oh my God,
I'm not a boomer.
I
I'm
am a
an ex.
boomer.
Yeah, Ariel's the young pup of the panel.
That's okay. I'll act like a young puppet, bitch, whatever you want to call it.
The two guys on the top here were geezers. I'm not really sure what a boomer is, but I'm definitely a
A
geezer.
boomer is somebody who was born in 1964 or
Yeah.
older.
Oh, I missed it by 1 year. I'm 65. 1965.
So you're not a boomer. I am. I am older.
You're a Generation X. You're with me, Sarge.
This guy's a boomer over here.
And the boomer guy over there, he's probably older than a boomer now. I just
I am. You know,
I look-
I'm older. Hey, I am older than all of you. So sit down and listen to me.
Are you sure?
I'm
yeah.
sure. I promise. When you said 64, I was going to say, huh, that was a good year.
That was Sarge that said he's 65.
No, 1965 is
Yeah.
Yeah, 1965.
I was born in the 50s.
Who was?
You were born in 1950s? Look, okay. My
In
girlfriend
the
was.
50s, yeah.
1957. See how good I am at that?
Trying to think of what year my brother was, but my brother turned 70 in December 5th. So
Well, he can
He's
still be in. He's
50.
the early
53.
50s. He's the
He's
early
50.
He
50s.
was born in 53
Okay.
then.
Yeah, that's about right.
Hey, Track.
Mm-hmm.
There
83.
now, Track comes in. He'll be the kid of the group.
I was
83 was
Oh.
a good year. Yes, it was, Track.
These babies. I have a son that was born in 1984, Trap.
Well, I was going to say, I was trying to make babies in 83, but yeah.
My baby's
I didn't.
my baby's sister graduated high school in '82, I think. So
Wow.
I was supposed to graduate in 83, but I fucked around and found out.
Well, I did.
GED.
I did the same thing, Sarge. But I stayed back in the first grade because I had a real bad stuttering problem and I was confused between Spanish and English. So they kept me back a year, and I had to take speech lessons and all that. But so I graduated a year late. But it's all right. It all
It
worked
doesn't
out.
matter. You were a boy. Outside? Nope.
Did my video
were-
go on?
Boys tend to need a little bit of extra time, especially when you are a bilingual.
Yeah.
well, that screwed me because I started first grade when I was 5. So I was always sort of
The little guy.
behind everybody. But then again, I depend
okay.
on that now. Whenever my graduating class, when they'd be having the thing of like everybody was turning 40, everybody was turning 50, everybody was turning 60. And I'm like, hey, not me. I can't attend these things. I'd have to sit at the kids' table because
Well,
I was a year
now
behind everybody.
they start boys later for sports purposes because they want their child to be have advantage over kids that would be
Yeah.
in their grade, that they're bigger because they're older and they develop their muscles a little bit differently.
My school district didn't have kindergarten whenever I started, so the the break off for when you could turn 6 was a lot different.
Can I
And
interrupt?
now I think you have to be 6 before the school year starts if you're going to go into first.
Is my video
Untrackable-
working? Can you guys
Yeah.
see me?
Your video's working.
I don't
I see your-
understand it.
What don't you
Is-
understand?
Is untrackables screen working?
He's
Yeah.
giving you a
Yeah.
thumbs up.
Yeah, we see him.
He said this, but I'm right here. What do you mean? No,
Oh, you guys are funny.
A long way to go for that.
Intractable, how are you today, honeys?
I'm doing good.
Perfect.
Tell her how big your daughter is, right? Your daughter's like way bigger than all the kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's way taller and bigger than what, the second graders or something like that.
Yeah, she's kindergarten. She's 5. Her birthday is in August. So she like barely made the cut to be like age wise, she's a year before when they usually let you. Yeah.
Is she all legs?
No, she's a beast.
I have a granddaughter who was always taller. Finally, now that she's in high school, other girls are catching up with her, but she's even taller than me, but she's all legs.
My wife is like 5'10",
Mm,
and her sister is I'm just under 6'2", and her sister is to the eye as tall as I am.
yeah. No,
I'm from a family of guys that are anywhere from 5'8" on one side to 6'5" on the other side. You know what I mean?
yeah, she'll like it as she gets into her teenage years and she's the tall, pretty one.
But yeah, she's as far as kindergarten goes, she's bigger than a second grader.
Yeah.
I had a good
Love them.
I have a good friend that in 6th grade she was like 5'2", which was like towering over every other kid in the class. And by the time she graduated high school, she was like 5'4". It was like she just like went boom real quick, and then it was like,
Yeah, that's how I was. I don't think I've grown any since probably 8th grade. I'm still the 5'3". I stand tall. I can be 5'4" maybe. Okay, I'll be right back.
People tell me all the time, it's like, oh, you're tall. It's like, well, that's like relative, right? So I'm not tall unless you're short, but at the same time, I can't jump. So what does it fucking matter?
how tall are you?
I'm just shy of 6'2". But I've been skinny as a rail. They used to call me the string bean and all that stuff. It's
I
all
used to
good.
be 6'2" before I started slouching.
Me too. Yeah, I was 6'2", and now I noticed I can't reach up and change the light bulb anymore that I used to be able to reach up and.
Whoa. You guys are not boring. I don't know why I'm the sleep monsters.
I thought we discussed your age already. So what's been going on new with you, Track?
Just business is picking up, so work days have been getting longer. It's good. It's good news, but then that's when the managers come out and be like, "Where are you at? Like, we got stuff to do." And it's like, I'm doing my job the same way I do it every single day. It's just there's a lot more of it. You know what I mean?
Hey, when are you going to paint that garage? I just had to say that. Just I always got a kick out of how people would always rag on you about that. It's like, what the hell do you care about his garage for?
You like how I painted my room?
Hey, if I could click a button and change where I was, I wouldn't even be in a room. I'd be on a beach somewhere, bro. I'd bring Jimmy Buffett back, and me and him would be sitting in chairs together with margaritas.
You know,
I like my paint job better. Go back to my
when
paint.
you took your background off, and I don't know if it looks the same like on yours, but that camera that's in the corner of my thing, it looked like it was like just sitting on your shelf now.
Oh, it's much bigger than you thought it was.
Oh, size doesn't matter. Come on.
Yeah, that's what
That's what
she
she
tells
tried
you.
to tell me, but
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know, you sound like you sound like a gay.
Hmm.
Hey, listen,
Listen.
Listen.
God damn.
won't let me talk.
Oh, Needell, you know, he's real uptight about hair color, hair dye color.
Yeah.
When I was preparing the countdown, I came across a Moxie interview of Summer, and she had this bright red hair. I'm like, oh, Needell's got to see that. That would definitely trigger Needell.
What was his deal with hair color?
He just, I can't remember. I can't really translate, but he was, especially the pink hairs. He wasn't so bad about the blue hairs, but the pink hairs, he was really going off about pink
Right.
hair.
Yeah, I remember one time someone had like pink hair, and so of course they were gay.
Oh,
Even the women.
yeah, my mom reached a point in her life where she got tired of dealing with, you know, she's has like a very like you know what a perm is, right? Like where you get it curlied and
Yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
Well, that's how her hair naturally is, like a natural perm. And she just got tired of fucking with it, so she damn near got a buzz cut, and then she dyed it. She dyes it every time she gets it cut fresh. It'll either be purple or it'll be pink because she just wants to let people know I'm crazy and I'm out here. You know what I mean? But you know, she's pushing 80. She can do whatever the hell she wants to do.
Ariel makes a good point.
I try to convince Needell that I'm hot. He wasn't buying it. So.
I was like, no matter what they have to say or anything, anytime a new girl would come in, Nadell was he was white knighting them and everything until they told him to go, fuck himself, and then they become a demon. And
Oh, it's the same with what was her name? Renata.
yeah.
I like this guy. He's a good guy, and then 5 minutes later, he's a demon. He's a flying monkey. He's possessed. Yeah. Okay.
The non-practicing Muslim dude falls in love with a Jesus freak.
That's what I always said. He'd talk about, because that was his big thing. Oh, they're gay, faggot, and and well, what's your problem with it? Well, it's haram. It's like, don't be bringing up religion when you're sitting there drinking and your religion is totally against that.
Is haram, is that some form
That's
of
bad.
Muslim?
Yeah, it's like sinning. Like yeah.
And that's why they have stuff like Ramadan, to where it's like, this is the holiday where during the daylight hours it's kind of like you're not going to do anything under God, but you get a pass at night. You can eat whatever you want, and you can eat all night long, and you can drink alcohol, and they do it for like a month. but it's like a devout thing. You know what I mean? Because if you're non-practicing, you're non-practicing regardless of what religion you are. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I don't what's it called? Lent. I don't do Lent. I'm not a practicing whatever my parents tried to raise me as. I'm just a dude. I do whatever I want whenever I want to do it, and I try to be
Yeah.
respectful to myself, my family, and my situation. That's my religion, you know.
I
But
knew a girl.
if you're sing and you participate in the year to year, day by day life of the book and stuff like that, when you have Ramadan, it's like, okay, you're not going to eat all day during the daylight hours. But when the sun goes down for a month, every night you get to do whatever the fuck you want to do, basically.
Hmm.
The Mormons
I'm-
do that shit too with the youngsters,
Really?
or it's like they put them. I don't know what it's called, but a lot of people find themselves not wanting to be Mormons anymore because it's like when you're 18, they put you on this in kind of like in a camp, and they let you do whatever the hell you want, violate all the rules of the Mormon religion, basically, just to get a sense of what it's like to be drunk and to say
Kind,
whatever you want to say.
kind of like
But then
Rumspringa with the Amish.
yeah, but then when you come back from that, that's when they send you on your mission to tell people not to do shit that you just did for that, camp.
I did not know about that part of it. I knew a
It's
girl
a-
that
it's a-
used to give up smoking every year for Lent. And it's like, you went 40 days. Why would you start again? You know, if you could get through 40
Yeah.
days of it, I
Let
could
it
never
go.
understand that.
I do Lent
Yeah.
every time I dry clothes. Gotta clean up that
Yeah.
Lent tray.
every time I thought that, I was like, oh, people are giving stuff up for Lent. Maybe I'll try that. I would always give up something that I didn't do anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give up crack. I'm gonna give up crack. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
touch crack for 40 days. And then when Lent's over, it's like, hey, guess what? I'm never gonna touch crack again because I went with it 40 days without it.
That's what
I've never
Right.
touched crack. Well, I don't
Lent,
know.
Lent just ended, and I once again managed to go the whole 40 days without eating spinach or voting Republican. So
There
I'm
you
proud of
go.
myself.
Outstanding.
That's probably why they keep election season away from religious holidays.
Anybody order the Greenwood Bible?
What is that?
Oh, is that the one that Trump is selling?
Yeah.
I can't believe people. I mean, I know I don't like him anyway, but a politician selling Bibles, it just is, especially a politician who doesn't believe in the Bible.
Yeah. Well, he's making money, so anywhere you can make money.
I can't believe people had him autographing their Bibles before, too. It's like,
Yeah, that's. Well, if they would read their Bible, they wouldn't have him autograph it.
And you know what? I've said before, like I consider myself a bit of a conservative. On the test, I kind of lean to the right, but just like a fraction. But some of this shit is just, it's, what do you call it? Salacious. It's
Yeah.
oh man, it's all for the fucking show. Like, hey, look at me, look what I'm doing, look how much I love your religion. It
Well,
Trump
that's
Trump
what it is, a show.
Trump's fucking crazy. Biden can't walk and talk, but Trump he's crazy. Like, I don't like that shit.
Everything with him is a show. Everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything. And I don't like that. I don't like celebrity politicians. I have a hard enough time with politicians, period. But a celebrity politician, like, what are we gonna do? Keeping up with the Trumps in the White House if he got elected? Fuck that shit. I don't want my politics, the people leading the country and making policies, to be fucking celebrities
Right.
that
Yeah.
fuck all that.
Yeah, I would never model my life after celebrity because I know I'm never gonna live like they live, number one. Plus I don't want to live the way they live. So yeah.
Yeah.
I tried modeling myself after Jennifer Lawrence, but I just can't wear the heels.
There you go. Is
What?
she the Hunger Games? Is that her? Is that the girl?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Phew, okay. Yeah.
I was thinking Friends, and then I said, wait, no, it's not. That's not her. That's the other Jennifer.
Yeah, that was Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I think Brad Pitt's cute and all, but I'd never fuck him.
Oh,
me
he's a
neither.
pretty good lay. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I
He's-
wouldn't.
He's very sensitive in bed.
I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole.
I,
Now Clooney,
Hey,
on
Mike-
the other hand, he's rough.
there's a bit out there.
Oh man. Sorry.
Somebody
They
slapped
got me a
Ariel on the
water when I
back.
was up there.
Oh, I'm okay. Matt Damon. That was okay.
What about him?
There's a. Oh, we lost Untrackable.
No, we didn't.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong.
I don't know what he's doing. Listen, Finko doesn't know if he's coming or going.
Okay. I don't know if it's copyrighted, but if you go to the YouTube search and type in "I'm fucking Ben Affleck," there's a whole series of videos with Jimmy Kimmel and what's her name, Sarah Silverman.
Yeah,
And
I was
they're
trying to
going
think of her name.
Yeah, with he's fucking Ben Affleck and she's fucking Matt Damon, and
Hey,
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are in on it on the videos. I was going to play that way. There might be a copyright thing. I'm not sure. So when you're not on the stream, go ahead and YouTube search "I'm fucking Ben Affleck." There's several good videos on it.
hey, if you want to come up, Jocelyn, the link is pinned up top.
And
I
by the
like
way, I'm
Jennifer
quoting the
Lopez.
name. I am not actually fucking Ben Affleck.
These guys are pretty harmless.
Isn't Jennifer Love Hewitt the one from She Could See the Ghost on the TV show or something?
Yeah, yeah. What was the name of that one?
I can't remember.
Hmm.
What was the name of that?
It was actually a pretty good show.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know what show you're talking about.
She can talk to the ghosts and stuff. Like she saw them, like no one else, but she could interact with them and all that on the show.
Oh, is it the medium?
I'm actually fucking Ben Affleck. Well, I'm fucking Matt Damon.
Is it called the
But-
medium?
Yeah,
No,
I think that was it.
no.
Wasn't
No,
that
the
it?
medium. The medium is
Was it the extra large then?
the medium is this. I'm trying to think of her name. She's got a brother and a sister that are actors also.
Okay.
Uh,
I never watched any of those shows. I just know who Jennifer Love
yeah.
Hewitt is. Because she was what was it? Party of Five?
She was one of those. I don't think it was
She's-
that one.
Let me look it up.
By the way, you guys, this is a friend of mine from elsewhere.
Patricia Arquette. She was
Yeah, that was the medium.
Yeah, she's the medium, and she's related to the Arquette dude, and
Yeah,
and
David
also,
Arquette.
and her other sister is the one that came out in the movie with Madonna. Desperately Seeking Susan. Is
Yeah.
her sister.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
bunch
Jennifer
of them.
Jennifer Love Hewitt was Party of Five
Was
Okay.
she?
with Nev Campbell, Lacey Chabert,
Oh yeah.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
I never watched it, but I always thought she was hot.
Nev's name is really, I believe, is Nieve, which means snow in Spanish. So it's just short. Nev is short. If I read right, or her
Killen is
interview.
here too.
Passing through.
What's up, Kellen?
Well, but you said you wanted calm, semi-intelligent chat. And the way me and Ariel fight, it would mess up your vibe. Oh, okay. Well, that plus the semi-intelligent. Come on up anyway.
Well, Kill, it's not like we play favorites, but
Hey, where'd Ariel go?
I'm making room for Killen.
Oh, who was it? Yuri and Guadalupe. Lupe. They were teasing Vegas VIPs that way one night. Vegas VIPs got so pissed. I'm glad Ariel's got a better sense of humor.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, if you can't laugh, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
I was over with the British yesterday, and we were talking. And this one female came up, and she started saying something, and I said, wait a minute, why is the woman talking? And everybody laughed except her. And she did not take the joke.
Did she have her avatar up, or did you see her face?
I think she was just an avatar. I can't remember her
Okay.
name. I'd never seen her before.
I think it's the girl where she has like these dreads. She's got tattoos.
Yeah, I
forgot her
think it
name.
was. That's in her name, isn't it? Something
Yeah,
Dreads.
yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, she's cool. She's good people.
Yeah, she is.
yeah. It's just
It's something Dread Girl.
yeah.
Something dread girl, yeah. Kaya Dread.
Kato
Is it Kayak?
Kayak.
Something like
that was
that,
it. Kayak
yes.
Dread Girl. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's obviously not somebody who would take the hey, go make me a sandwich type comment easily.
Yeah, I think Bear tried to get her to go over to the Peoples, but every time they asked her to talk, it wasn't coming through, and I don't know if she just had a bad connection and then fell off, but she wasn't able to go over.
But
I will
But
never ask
I
my
was-
lady to make me a sandwich.
By the way,
Yeah,
if my friend Josh would come up, you guys would have about as much luck messing with her as if it was summer.
Okay. Come on up,
we're not
Jocelyn.
messing with that. Just shooting the shit. Got a bunch of that Easter dinner still left to go.
Oh, Jennifer Love Hewitt was the Ghost Whisperer. That was the show.
Okay.
Ghost Whisperer. Okay.
Yeah, it was on for I guess 5 seasons.
Yeah, I remember watching. I don't remember if I watched it constantly, but
I only watched it to look at her because she's kind of stacked.
Yeah.
Not that she ain't kind of stacked. She is stacked all the way around. I don't know how tall she is, but she's built well.
uh,
The
Well, you
shows
got-
that raise us, young boys around the world.
I was just saying in another panel a couple of days ago, guys were talking about, what kind of women they like and stuff. And I realized years ago, because someone said something about liking redheads and be like, oh yeah, I like redheads. And then be like, see someone, no, I like blondes. And then it's like, I really like Asian girls. Well, that black girl looks real. And then I just realized I don't really have a type. I just like pretty,
Right.
know. But my
know
my
what I
current celebrity love is Jennifer Lawrence. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Jocelyn, but mostly because of her attitude.
Growing up, it never mattered what I liked. I had so much love for the girls that would talk to me.
Yeah,
It was like, oh, you said hi to me. Oh, I think I'm in love.
I never had that
Well,
problem.
that's it is a common guy thing though. Girl smiles and it's like, ooh, she likes me, and it's like, no, she's just being friendly.
Yeah.
It's a, I've known guys that'll be that way with like a waitress or something. It's like, dude, you realize she's just going for the tip. It's got nothing to do with you.
Okay.
Lemmy's got a video going or something right now. I don't know what.
He does premieres a lot.
Okay. So Jennifer Lawrence is 5'2". She's the right height for me. She's perfect.
Really, I sure seem taller.
Yeah. My wife's actually an inch taller than her, so that's how I know she's perfect for me.
Oh, current lives recognize. Wanted, calm, semi-intelligent chat. Rambling muckster. Dalton live. Let me audit you. Live trial day, one open panel for the Peeps, 126. The People's Podcast TV. And then everything after that is stuff I don't recognize. The Macron Show. Show Me Caribbean. Tornado outbreak coverage with storm chasers. And then
You're looking at lives.
Yeah, these are the lives. Yeah.
I'm not sure why Killen brought up Lupe.
Yeah,
I
no,
was
the I
trying to think of the name a little while ago. Something from Yuri's channel when Vegas VIPs was on Yuri's channel, and then Lupe Guacamole came up, and she was jokingly saying, "Why do you have that guy on your panel? Take him off, or I'm out of here." And Yuri laughed, and he did what you just did to Ariel. And Vegas got so bent out of shape over that. They were playing, but yeah, I haven't seen Vegas. Is he,
I like me some guac. She's a hard hitter. You know what I mean?
She's funny as hell. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know who I get a kick out of that a lot of people can't stand, and I can understand why. But Kat Gaga.
She's hilarious. Her
I
and
know
BT,
she makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Yep.
BT Killer. What's her name?
BTK.
What's her mom's name?
BTK.
BTK Killer. Yeah. They're hilarious.
Yeah, both names sound familiar.
I like it when she'll come in trying to disguise her voice. I can already tell it's her.
Yeah.
You guys remember Renata, I think it was TPP, was on there. I can't remember exactly where it was, but Renata was on there doing her Jesus thing, and Kat Gaga came up there like straight white face with black lipstick with 666 makeup on her forehead. It was hilarious. It was fucking hilarious.
Did you see that time? I can't remember if it was there or it might have been in another panel. You know those dolls that she will flash on the screen a lot?
The Chucky dolls.
She makes those. She makes those.
And sells them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she does. She actually has the real one from the movie as a model, I guess, and then she makes the other ones.
Yeah.
She makes arms, legs, all body parts. Yeah.
It's
I want to say if you've checked out her channel, like she goes through the processes of like buying these dolls and redoing them as pieces of art. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, there's the manufacturer standard, and this is the doll that it comes from. But then she'll take it and like turn it into a zombie or a goth or, you know, along those lines, because that's her style. But she puts the work on these things and makes them in her style, but way more decorative than anything you're ever going to buy in a store.
Yeah.
Well, and some of them, she models them from scratch.
They're very time consuming. She says they take up a lot of time for her to make them. They're not easy to make.
Like she like cuts out the mouth and changes the teeth.
Yeah.
She does all that stuff. And I've seen some of her modeling stuff too. And
Isaac Spirit Man. Oh, that's the guy from Yuri's channel.
Okay. Hello, Isaac.
I can't
Howdy.
think of it.
Muffled, mumbled, whatever. I don't know. But yeah, I like the title. That's all. Yeah, I don't know what's going on though.
It's
You
not the
chilling.
channel. Oh, it is. Is it? I don't know.
Happy Monday, sir.
Cheers. It's 5 here. We're almost 5.
I apologize. It's
Right.
not who I thought it was, Muck, but you're welcome.
Yeah, I was like, do I know him? I might. I was like, oh.
Were you
I
out
just
there
like-
in you West Coast?
You'd have to be.
Yes, West Coast.
Yeah, I'm in North Carolina.
Beautiful. Cali.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you anywhere before. Never crossed your path.
Yeah, I do run open panels a little bit. I've run raids for other people. That's usually how I get most of my views and subscribers. But I hosted a raid on Acid 3 nights ago. It was awesome. I was like, oh, my eyes are all dilated and shit. But like, I'm there. So I can pull it off.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I like psychedelics a lot.
Okay.
Good.
When you were in the backstage, kind of grayed out, you look like a guy that's on Yuri's channel a lot. But now that you're up, I'm like, oh, that's not who I thought it was. I can't think of the guy's name anyway.
Yeah, his spirit lives within me, probably.
Oh, okay.
But first, I
It's
thought
meant
he
to
was a
be.
Facebook friend of mine that has a beard just like that.
Yeah, I'm not on there.
Yeah, the funny thing about StreamYard is you're always coming in through the back.
Damn it.
Right.
All right.
So I'm not exactly sure what you mean by a raid.
A raid, like I'll go to like these, like LC. I don't know if you heard of LC.
Yeah.
I'm one of his only, like, not one of his only, one of like his repeating like guests that just like to go and have a beer there. But after I'll be like, yo, I'll open up a channel if he's gone. You jump over here, stuff like that. It's called a raid.
Are you
Yeah.
doing with like is it a fireplace you have or there's usually like 4 guys on this channel. What's they call it? Drinking something or
Oh, are you talking about beers and cheers?
maybe I got my channels mixed up. I think it's LC.
Yeah, LC is friends with Jeff, who runs Beers and Cheers, and they kind of co-host once in a while. Tonight?
Oh.
Oh, no. Friday.
Hey,
Thursday or
hey,
Friday is Beers and Cheers.
whatever it was, I want to say it was Saturday night here. Because is he Australian, LC?
Yeah, I think so.
West
It's either Australia, but
He usually has a dog with him or that rooster.
Yes.
yeah. But I want to say Sunday morning I was on, and some dude pulled his pants down and showed his junk. So he cleared the panel. He cleared the panel and said, "You either got to be female or famous to get on the panel."
Yeah.
And then so like I hung around for a little bit and I left, but when I came back, homeboy LC was slumped. He was slumped over. He was like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, hey, I've done that, but it's your channel. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, he was, I got there yesterday morning, California time at like 10, 11, and he took 3 more chugs and he passed out on the floor.
Oh shit!
So I posted a raid.
It wasn't even
Saturday
too much.
morning. It was Saturday morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had to have seen him Sunday because I worked Saturday. So he passed out again in the chair on Sunday morning. But then it wasn't too much longer. It might have been like, I don't know, 4, maybe 5 hours. And the live said, not tired.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't seen me there. I'm on there all the time.
I've only been there that one time, or those 2 times
I see.
within one day. Yeah, I'd
So you
never
just
gone
found it.
before. Yeah.
Weird, yeah.
I'd heard about
So I met this girl, Cass. She's like a tarot reader, and I've had a lot of weird coincidences with this stuff. So I'm like kind of looking into it, I'm like wondering what's going on. But so I met some other random guy yesterday named Mike, Buddha Mike, and then I'm going to her chat in like 20 minutes. She's going live, and he's in there. I'm like, I just met both of them yesterday and had her on my panel, and now they know each other. It's just weird. It's fun though. It's fun.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mark,
You know
I'm gonna head to bed. Nice meeting you, Isaac. Ariel, keep
All
it
right,
between the
man.
lines. Trackable,
Yes, sir.
stay groovy. Jocelyn, come on up. Take my place.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out, guys.
Well, she might have gone back out now. She hasn't said
Yeah.
anything.
Okay. Oh, killing, come on up.
Hey, all
I'm going to bed. Good night, guys.
So yeah,
right. Later.
Good astral projections.
Hey, Isaac, what you just said, it kind of resonates with me because I haven't been doing this too long. I've only been joining panels since like late January this year.
Okay, so we're like a month. I was a month ahead of you. That's it.
But what I've found is, one, it seems kind of a fun thing, but also rare that channels do open panels. You know what I mean? But it's also rare that people will come up to the open panels and actually be on the panels because it's so easy to be in the chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it
You
is.
know,
It's
Right.
not. It's a very
you
slow
got
start
to,
to a channel to assume a lot of people are gonna want to come show their face and just like express who they are, but it's pretty rare. I grew up gaming since I was 5 years old. I was used to
yeah.
online interactions since I was 12, competitively, talking shit, talking good, talking whatever. I'm used to seeing my face right there. But that's normal. Some people, they never probably had it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh,
It's
that first Zoom call. Like I even did a DUI class in a Zoom call. Like I'm used to this shit I got out the ass.
yeah, it's more normal for the younger generation. Um, that type of interaction, you know.
Yeah.
And I've always been a go to the bar guy and talk to anybody.
Me too.
Like wherever I sit down, if I'll jump in your conversation, and if I don't feel welcome, I will exit your conversation. But like if two people are talking sports and you jump in and be like, "Hey, I try to lead with a little bit about me rather than tell them, "Hey, you guys are wrong for having this conversation like this."
Mhm.
But
I find a lot of
it all
people
it
to
all
not like big open conversations where like 2, 3, 4, 5 people could jump in. They don't find it like harmonious. But I in bigger groups like can react like that. But and then there'll be like two people talking and they like when you jump in, they like think it's disrespectful. But in my culture, like if you can relate and you could jump into a conversation, they should open up that conversation to the whole party in my
yeah.
culture.
I mean, if you go into public, welcome the public, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's weird. I'm not trying to be, I'm like, okay, just saying it is stupid to say that. I should have just said it. But like, okay, I try to join a lot of all African panels. And if I show my face, they won't let me in. Right.
Have you been to Q Butter?
Um, no. I mean, I'm not saying all because I go on like 3, 4, or 5 panels with like mainly African people, but I'll go to the ones that are like high fee and I want to like go in there and speak some wisdom and like, yo, why you guys just full of drama and bullshit? And they won't let me in ever. Like, and then I'll see like another like person pop up in panel like in 5 seconds. But there's like,
Mm.
Uh,
oh, don't they don't
yeah.
even give me
You
a chance.
try. You try Black Aboriginal.
Um, no, I never heard of him.
Check it out. Check out that channel, man.
Let me type it in right now because I actually loved it. I love all culture, all diversity. I think it's the
I
coolest
listened to
part
him.
of
He's
humans.
been, yeah, he's been talking a lot about P Diddy and his case in the mornings. So I've been catching what
Uh,
he's been putting up there. But usually
okay,
he have, you know,
how do I spell it?
it's just Black Aboriginal is ABORIG
INAO.
Yeah, I,
So
I can't
Abe.
spell. I
Oh,
can't spell like
Ab.
that off the top of my
Oh, it's
mind. But
Ab Original. That's just how you spell it. I got it.
You got it. Yeah,
And then the channel is that's just the whole channel.
yeah. I forget his name, but he's the one that runs the. He's the one that runs the usually the panels. He always has panels. He does lives all the time.
It's showing a picture of a girl on this one, unless there's two channels.
Hold on a second. Hold on. I'll find it and I'll put it in the back chat here. Let me
Okay.
see.
But same with today. I tried to join a conversation on Christians versus Muslims, and they were like, "Oh, you can't join the conversation. You're not Muslim." I'm like, but you're talking about both. I'm like, doesn't matter. It's like
Right.
I don't get this stuff. It's like you have an open panel, you have the link there, but then certain people can't hit it. Like that to me, you just hide the link then and only give it to your homies. But I get like the bombing stuff, but I show I'm real. Like they could look at my channel. I do open panels. I'm not gonna go and just like destroy my face, my reputation by doing something stupid. Like I'll talk shit. I'll say something stupid. I'm not gonna like go bomb someone. Like that's just retarded.
Yeah, I thought I was subscribed. I'm not. I'm not subscribed to that channel.
Oh,
Let me see. Let me see if I find it here.
if you can't, it's all good. I just search StreamYard. I go live filter, and that's how I found you guys. So I usually find them that way.
It may be
Is
Black
it
Aboriginal
StreamYard?
Power.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Let me go back.
yeah.
I have to go to the filter for channels. Aboriginal Power. Yeah. That one. I subbed.
And then he's got his own it's Aboriginal Power, I guess is his channel.
Ooh, he's
But
talking about copper
yeah.
colored people. He's talking about me.
Yeah.
Well, when I
What's the
tan,
other
I'm
word for the
orange.
copper colored people? There's another word for copper colored people. It's not coming to me right now.
I'm not sure. I've never heard of it.
I'll think of it here, and I'll give you another good channel. He
Okay.
reads out of books and stuff. His name is Cootie Marrow. I'll
I
spell
love
it for
your
you in a
artwork, by
second.
the way, Isaac.
Oh, that you can only honor the fact that I bought it. It's from Amazon.
Oh, really?
I didn't make it, but I mean, you can honor them. Yeah, someone else made this.
Well,
This side.
I can honor your good taste in buying it. How's that?
Oh, now I get what you're saying. Yeah. A mushroom
Kate,
village in there's two of them, and this one's folded. It fell. It's supposed to go to like here. Wait, it's supposed to go to there. Wait, and then it's supposed to be like I can't show it with the hands, but it's all falling and shit. But it's
you
like I
can
do
look
a lot
up
of psychedelics, so I like to look at it.
Old World Florida. You should check out his channel.
Well, I know about
When he,
Old World,
okay,
and yeah, not him. I mean the subject.
but there's a channel, Old World Florida.
Okay, I just typed it in. I found it. I'll
Yeah,
sub.
yeah, check out his channel. He talks about some interesting things. I mean, you don't have to believe what he says. Just
Let me see his last few videos.
he calls
Forbidden
himself
History of Texas. Interesting,
Dr.
man.
Longo. He calls himself Dr. Longo. He's not a doctor. He'll tell you he's not a doctor. That's just
Ancient
his.
Floridians had elongated skulls. That's interesting.
He talks about all kind of craps.
Hey, I'm not a doctor, but I'll take a look.
You take a peek, Untrackable.
Yeah,
Leo's. Dude, I like
I
all of
did
his
stay at a
videos.
Holiday Express last night.
Huh?
I'm not a doctor, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
There you go. He's certified.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand, but that's okay. You don't have to tell me.
It's from a commercial. They don't know. Like, I'm not a doctor, but I stayed at the so it's like you're really a doctor, but you're not. He just stayed at a Holiday Inn. You got to see the commercial, to understand it. But yeah,
It's okay. It's a real script. I thought it was
Yeah.
on the spot.
yeah,
I think it's like I was. I'm not a scientist, but I was smart enough to stay at the Holiday Inn. Kind of is the
Right.
idea.
Now I get it.
yeah. I'm not an actor, but I play one on TV. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. You know what I mean? One of those things. Yeah.
Oh,
then
I
there-
like it better the other way. I'm not an actor, but I play one on TV.
I play one on TV. I like it because they did a an infomercial for I can't remember what the medicine was, and that was exactly what he said. I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV, and he goes into this whole thing about some kind of medicine or what have you. I'm like, okay, I'm taking advice from an actor. Thank you.
There was one of those like way back in the 60s or 70s. I can remember seeing when I was a kid that it was some TV doctor that, and he would say that I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. So you should listen to me when I tell you to take this, you know.
It's almost like he's telling you if you're smart enough to listen to not take it.
Right.
Well,
Oh man.
that goes right along with those commercials that tell you if you're allergic to Zipper-X, do not take Zipper-X. And it's like,
Right.
you know,
How
if
do you
you're
know?
if you know you're allergic and you take it anyway, then as far as I'm concerned, get out of the gene pool. If you're too
Well-
stupid, you know that you need to be warned not to
Right.
take stuff you're allergic to.
How would you know unless you
that
took it?
how do you know you're allergic to it if you haven't taken
Yeah.
it yet?
Well, then
That's what I'm saying.
also look at the commercials. Also look at the commercials for like credit cards. You got Jennifer Garner and you got Samuel L. Jackson selling you credit cards, and it's like, hey, take it from me. This is the credit card for you, coming
Right.
from millionaires that don't need credit cards. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But they use them. They play with the game.
They get paid, and they get paid more than I'll ever get paid just to do the goddamn commercial.
They're just selling a product. That's all they're doing, man.
Well, I have
I'm
the
not
freedom to
buying.
jump off the cliff.
I'm not signing up for that credit card unless
About
Samuel
it.
L. Jackson says motherfucker like 30 times in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, get this motherfucking credit card, motherfucker, because the motherfucking interest rate's so motherfucking good, it'll motherfucking help you out in the motherfucking end, motherfucker.
That's what he's known for, though,
I'm
right?
tired of these motherfucking credit cards being rejected at the motherfucking store.
I'm tired of these snakes on a plane. Yeah, he does. Either he makes a good movie or he don't make a good movie. That's the way I see it, man. He's just getting paid.
I like him.
Yeah, for the
But I hate
most, he's
commercials.
decent.
I hate commercials, but I love
too.
art. I'm a movie guy.
Commercials just make me feel like I'm in the Matrix.
Well, you are in the Matrix.
I've had a dream that it's real, and I was stuck in a lucid dream, and it was insane. The detail, God.
I feel like I'm in the Matrix, but I'm an NPC.
I don't think an NPC could say that.
I feel like
They
I'm in
wouldn't
the
be allowed
Matrix.
to, yeah.
I'm an NPC.
What's the movie where you're dreaming about that you're dreaming that you're in the dream? What's the
Inception.
Inception?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other
I
one.
only
You're in the-
dream, dude. I don't black out. It's weird. I'm like, I only dream. Like, I'm not kidding. You can't turn my brain off. I think it's
I
because
had
I've
a
been in a
dream.
coma.
I had a
Most
dream
people
that
dream.
I had a wedding, but I was disappointed when I woke up.
What?
He had a dry
There was no one
spell.
there.
No, he woke
Like,
up.
you mean
so-
You mean I actually have to put in the work to make it happen? Come on.
No, that's what they lied to you about. And the world's supposed to be in harmony and everything's supposed to fall into place, but they fucking stole that thing from me.
Oh yeah.
Telling you. And that's not even a joke.
Hey, you were talking about those black sites. Apparently, I've got some sort of privilege. I'm still waiting on that motherfucker.
What do you mean?
Waiting for what?
I'm still waiting on my white privilege, man.
Damn.
I keep going to work, and I keep having to hustle my ass off, and you know, nothing's falling in my lap like it's supposed to be.
I mainly want my reparations for like being fucking identified as a slave owner when I never was fucking related to it. That's what I
There you
want.
go.
I want my reparations for my though my emotions are hurt that I have white power and privilege. I need my money.
Hey,
I-
drop your cash app. Drop your cash app, and I'll
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
how many people that aren't me
Here we go.
can donate to your feelings.
I'm just kidding.
I got
Because
your picture.
I'm not gonna do it.
On Trackable, I got
I'm
your
joking.
picture. Right. I'm gonna print you out an ID that gives you your white privilege. Okay. It's gonna say white privilege card. Do not F with me.
Hey,
Exempt
Hey.
from everything, from police, from courts, from everything.
if I laminate
Hey.
it, then it's real.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you're gonna give me a privilege pass, I want a nigga pass too.
I'll
Don't
give
say
you
that
one.
word here.
Oh yeah, you can't.
I apologize.
Not on this channel,
So I can
guys.
talk about my white privilege, but I can't say that.
We don't say that. You
I
can
get
say
the joke. I
N-word.
get it. But yeah, probably not the best place.
Yeah, say the
I
N-word.
would
You can
do
say N-word.
anything for love, but I won't say that.
It's in a lot of my favorite rap songs, I'll tell you that. Like, it's not my fault.
They popularized it, and everyone uses it.
Well, I like Trippy Red, and all them. I don't know. I like the deep conscious rap, but I don't like the bullshit rap that they put out. It's like the drugs and the money and the guns. Like it's just filler. I like the
Right.
conscious rap, like Mac Miller.
Okay.
Well, Mac Miller still has some songs where he's like just talking about sex and shit, but he has like the deep meditative songs. Like I released a
Right.
freestyle. I did two back-to-back beats on live, and I clipped it, and it was pretty decent actually. It's pretty fun.
I like that. I like that
You
British
do music?
Red.
Ren is
Oh,
good.
go ahead.
Ren. He said he likes Ren. Have you heard Ren? R-E-N? Ren.
No.
Oh my God.
Let me
You
look
haven't
it up.
checked out R-E-N. He sings and he raps. He plays instruments.
Ooh, I like the look already. Thank you, bro. I
What's
love
the
getting
song?
connected to new
Hello?
people.
Or what's the song that he's got there where he's sick?
The one that's popping up right here is McKay, Halftime, High Ren, Violet's
High
Kill.
High
Ren.
Ren.
You got to check
High
out High
Ren.
Ren. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna mute up and I'm gonna listen to like a minute of it.
Yeah, that's the one where he's arguing with himself, like
Yeah.
up
He's
here.
gotta watch the video though with the song, and it makes a little bit more sense. Very
Yeah,
talented.
I'm gonna get a smoke and a piss in before that, but I'll be back.
Sweet.
All right.
Yeah, I think Tom McDonald's talented, but it's subject matter, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it's whatever's popping at the time. That's what he puts out there, and I think that just attracts more people to him because he's trying to stay relevant the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, him and I like his style and his production, and him and Adam Calhoun do things together, and when I like the subject matter, it helps me like the song because they do great productions, but
Yeah.
they are very very right-sided, and like I don't always want to hear music about the
Right.
political world. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I get you. I don't really listen to new music. Like whatever's popular, like popular music, or more modern rap. It's not for me. Some guys are
Yeah.
still good. Some guys have really good lyrics, but like what he was talking about, like as far as just talking about drugs and money and ass.
Yeah.
No, they don't do nothing for me. Yeah, it got a good little beat or whatever, nice little rhythm, but as far as what they're saying, they don't have nothing to say.
And I've said this before, but it's like I like good music. I don't care what genre it comes from.
Right, right.
If it's a universal topic that can kind of touch everybody. So like I grew up, my mom raised me from like country music. And so there's plenty of the heartstrings being pulled and tearjerker type of songs. But just because I like some country songs that touch me doesn't mean that like I'm all out country. You know what I mean? I don't like it just because it's country. If it's a shitty song, or
Yeah,
if it's a what do you call it? If it sounds like an industry plant, I don't. I'm not gonna get on board with that. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
If it sounds like everybody else, yeah, I hear what you mean. Um, and I can't
I'd
listen
rather
to. I'm sorry, I'm
listen
not
to
gonna
the
listen to.
I'd rather listen to the one hit wonder that made
Right.
that perfect song and was never heard from again. I'll listen to that song over and over and over again. But the
Yeah,
moment that it turns into like the industry stuff, or we're pushing it because this person made a name off of another song, it doesn't mean I'm going to like the next song.
yeah. I can't listen to
Didn't,
it all day. That's my thing.
didn't one of you mention Ren a little while ago?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You gotta check them out, Muxler.
Well, that's
That.
Killen just mentioned him too.
Yeah, if you listen to that High Ren, he's talking about himself, like his life and what he went through. He's got some kind of disease that almost killed him, and the demons and everything he struggles with. It's a pretty good song.
Yeah, it's like the duality of man. Like you have all these
Right.
wants and these things that you can do if you just play the fucking game and or go wild or whatever, but then there's the things that you should do, and there's like stand up for goodness, and they argue back and forth in the song. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'll post my freestyle in the private chat if you guys ever want to check it out.
Did you
Or
make your own?
lyrics.
Did you make your own avatar there, or?
This is no, I didn't make it. I used AI.
Oh, okay. Is it supposed to be you?
No, it's just like an alien with a red beard smoking a blunt.
Oh, okay.
But kinda, yeah. I did a lot of mystical
Kind
art,
of.
like
I just kind of looks kind of. I see your beard and stuff. I was like,
yeah.
I wonder if he did it by his face or something. All right,
I
it's
did a
cool.
lot. Let me see. Let me see if I have any more. I did a lot of my art on dreams, or like to make it look like a fantasy version of me. This is like a dude on acid.
I went over and subbed. I'll have to check your stuff out later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went for the lyrics on that rap, and I don't have a mic yet, so some of the words cut out. But like, it's kind of like the words and how fast I could just put out like their conscious thoughts. Man, pretty cool. So I have like 2,600 AI art. That's fucking everywhere. This is Trump.
I got a
So
Hot Wheels car.
oh, nice. My friend collects those. He loves that shit.
Yeah, I got some too. I collect them.
He'd hang some on his
I
wall,
play.
like he'll put up pins and just hang them like in the store.
But that's how I got them too. Yeah.
I like it.
I'm
I
not.
just never had the
I'm
money to
not.
collect.
I'm not spending a whole 98 cents to not play with the fucking car, bro. I'm sending it down the track.
Yeah, some
Oh
of them.
yeah, yeah.
I would probably keep like the sick ass collector ones in the case. The
Well,
rest, yeah, I would
yeah.
use.
Um,
I don't care.
I got a Batman one there. I got to check and see. My brother collects all the Batman ones, and if I find them, I send them to him. I got to see if he needs this one here. This is a new one, just came out 2024. I like like old like Masters of the Universe. They have these little toys, they're just tiny little collectibles.
I'd buy it
Skeletor
if it
and
came with the keys to the real one. Shit.
yeah. I collect stuff like that. It's whatever I like, really. I got tons of baseball cards and shit like that, but I don't
I
really
used to
collect
have
much anymore.
when Bitcoin was 2000 a Bitcoin. I used to have 0.09 and I fucking gambled it. I should have kept that shit.
You lost it
I had
all?
like 6K.
Wow.
Fucking, it was like $100 at the time,
Yeah.
or whatever. I paid 100. Yeah, I think I paid $100. 90. I think I paid 90. It was like 1,700 when I got it. And I gambled it. And I remember shutting down a casino and I swore I won a jackpot and it never paid me because I broke it. And they didn't pay me. It broke. The whole website shut down. And then I had to log back in and shit.
Yeah.
And it broke. It never paid me. Like, I want to say 15 megabits. 15 mega Bitcoins. Yeah.
Hey, Track.
So
I made this. I can't see, but anyways, it's a magnet for your refrigerator.
That's pretty nice.
yeah, I think I saw
Oh,
you
well,
showing
hey.
them off on the before you
Oh,
cut
did
them
you
out.
see? Oh, okay. Yeah. The
You
other
had
one,
like a couple of
yeah,
different.
yeah. The other one doesn't have nothing on it. It's just his face. Yeah.
Ooh, you
Yeah,
got
I
the.
don't know. I don't know if I can put that on my car because I
No.
can't have a Yankee cap. I can't have a Yankee cap on my car, bro.
I was gonna
Oh,
say some cities will get pissed at you for wearing shit.
well,
No,
that's actually
I'm
New
a
York
Red
City
Sox.
behind him. He's from New York, but
Oh,
I would
like
make let me show you here.
at least here.
Hey, if you can alter the picture to make him wearing a Red Sox cap, I'll put that on my car.
This could go on your car like this. This can go your back window on the bumper or what have you.
I
You
got you.
just you transfer it over. You
I'll
know.
tell you, I'm not really for one. I don't put anything on my car. I don't even
I
have a
don't
license.
either. Yeah.
I don't even have a license plate frame. And anything from the dealership, I take it off. But
That's the first thing I take off. Yeah.
but
Yeah,
I would put a TPP thing on my car well before I put anything else. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put my political views. I'm not gonna put stuff like that. But TPP is the shit. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
always
I
figure if
got
the dealer wants to put their sticker on your car, then they should pay you for advertising.
that's right.
And this car that I got, this Toyota Camry, I got it before they run it through the process. So there's nothing on it. They
Right.
put a license plate frame with the temp tag, and when I got the real tag, I deleted the
Yeah.
frame.
I hear you. I got a little frog on the back of my car, and it says
All right.
Borinquen. Borinquen's the original name to Puerto Rico. It was before it was Puerto Rico, it was Borinquen. And I have the frog from Puerto Rico on the back of my car. That's it. But I made it myself and put it on there.
I'm also one of those people like where it just said you wouldn't put a Muckster sticker on the back of your car. It's like, to me, if you play those types of games, like, where does it end? Because if I put one thing on the back of my car, I'm gonna want to represent. You know, if you're one of those people that likes to represent, the entire back of your car is going to be covered in stickers. I see it all the time, and I don't
Oh
judge
yeah.
people by what they do or what they represent or what they want to show people. I don't. But that's my car. I want my car to have a personality of its own. Like, I don't want my car to be my personality. I want my car to run and to be valuable when I have to move on. You know what I mean?
So I can't have a monster sticker then?
Well, I mean, I could if I could, I play Forza Motorsport. So what am I going to do? I put a big ass wing on my Toyota Camry.
Heck yeah.
Put some cardboard, like
Yeah.
underbody on it, but when you go to sell it, it's like, well, what are these holes in the trunk, or why does this Camry have a wing on it when it's all
Yeah.
factory? I mean,
It ain't gonna
why'd you
go
put
faster. Exactly.
why'd you put PVC pipe on your exhaust? Like, no, it's a car, and it's a
No,
good car.
yeah.
I'm not fucking with it.
My
Well, it's
car's
easy
all
to-
factory.
It's easy to explain the holes in the trunk. That's so that the girl doesn't smother till before you get her back to your
Well,
basement.
yeah. I mean, that would help.
No, man, I don't
But-
want her complaining afterwards.
All right, I'm gonna head off. My homie Mike, his name is Light Buddha Mike. I met him last night. I want to talk to him again.
All right, man.
He just
I
went
think I
live.
might have seen Buddha Mike somewhere before. It was nice meeting you.
Nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
Much
All
love.
right, man.
I subbed up. I'll be back again.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
We'll
I like
holler
to
at you.
hear. Great work. Yeah.
A lot of times you'll find us under David Finkel's channel.
Old Sarge.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's old Sarge Finkel now. But anyway, yeah, come back
no worries.
anytime.
Yeah, I got this channel, and I'm sure I search StreamYard lives, and I just scroll through whoever's live, and if it looks welcoming and entertaining or intellectual, at least, it's gonna catch my
Right.
attention.
Well, I won't send you anywhere else then.
Cool.
So
I'll see you
you're
guys.
saying we'll never see you again?
No, semi-intellect. See, like that's perfect right there. At least a few little ups and downs there.
Right.
And bullshit.
Hey, take it.
All right, man. We'll holler at you.
Much love. Much love.
We'll see you.
Yeah, he seemed pretty cool.
Yeah.
He didn't come in with no bullshit or he didn't think he was better than everybody, and he actually talked. You know what I mean? He didn't.
I've found myself kind of doing the same thing. I've been on panels where it's like I introduce myself as a panel surfer, and some people say, "Oh, so why are you here?" And it's like, well, I saw an open door, and you let me up. So what what do you want to ask me? If you want to pick my brain or get to know me, ask me. Or if you guys were in the middle of a conversation, continue your conversation. Or if you want to know what I think about the conversation, then let's go from there. But I show my face. I'm not here about the bullshit, but I'll click on damn near anything sometimes because I'm a surfer. Like, hey, I'm about meeting people,
Right.
not about giving channels bullshit or trying to flex. You know what I mean? I want to have a good time when I talk to people, even if it is a serious discussion.
Yeah, I hear you.
Ariel, you just did a bounce and now your nipple's showing.
Nope.
That's what I could never stand those guys that would come into TPP and it's like, okay, I'm here to take over the show now.
Right. Listen.
Well, I mean,
No,
especially like when they'll come in the first time you ever saw them, and it's like, hey, everybody, Rich the Bitch is here, or any of those other
Yeah,
guys like that.
Right.
Yeah, and you know what? Rich did that in the beginning, but I think he understands like he's not going to win.
Right.
So he might as well join us. And you know, his personality still is kind of that I'm going to talk over everybody, but he can participate in conversations. He's going to be who he's going to be, but at the
Right.
same time he's less, oh, I'm going to come own you guys. He's
Well,
less of that.
I think he found out when he got a strike that he couldn't do.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all
He-
watch Terminator? He's live right now, locked out at Tahoe Tiffany City Hall. Can we restream him, or is that allowed? Or
Oh, well, let me see.
Tyrant Terminator?
Yeah,
He's
I think
from
I have
Chicago.
him bookmarked.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Well, if
man.
you're there, why don't you just bring it in? All I got to do is bring it up on.
Oh, I can.
'Cause you can do the present thing, and then I just have to bring it up.
How do I can never figure that out though. That's the thing. Hold on.
Well, hey guys, I got some other people I want to say hi to as well. Always thank you for having me, and I'll see you on the next one for sure.
No, thanks for coming.
Keep doing your thing, Muck.
Yeah, I try. Well, if you just want to go over there, then Ariel, that's okay with me. Yeah, Killen's leaving too.
They got a guy with a bullhorn and just a lot of
That's-
people out there.
I was gonna say if you did, since Track left and Killen left too, if you wanted to just go over there, that's okay.
Well, if you wanna shut it down, it's all right. It's no big deal, man.
It doesn't look like much else is gonna be going on here.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a bunch of there are other lives out there, and people are other panels, and there's other premieres and shit going on. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we could do that. I'm gonna go over here and check this out and see what this is about.
Yeah, I think I will too.
All right, man.
I'll see you later.
All right, good talking to you.
Yep.
Yep. All righty.
And if anybody else is still left in chat, thanks for coming.